started when Germany invaded which country? Your four options include Great Britain, Poland, Belgium, or France. My guess was and is Poland. Poland. And the correct answer to that is Poland because it says here Germany attacked Poland on September 1st, 1937. 2 days later, France and Great Britain declared war on Germany. Question number 2. Which of these best describes Blitzkrieg, which was key to Germany's early success in the war? Your four options include high-level espionage, quick coordinated attacks, propaganda, or economic sanctions, or economic sanctions. My personal guess is going to be quick coordinated attacks because I'm under the impression that Germany probably didn't have a very prosperous economy, or like a very powerful economy in which like putting sanctions would actually impact the countries around it. I don't know though. I wasn't alive during then and I really don't know much about that period if I'm going to be honest. So my guess is quick coordinated attacks. The answer is quick coordinated attacks. It says, when the Germans launched their Blitzkrieg, meaning lightning war, theirs was the only military that used radio communication to coordinate land and air power in swift concentrated attacks that paralyzed an adversary's capacity to organize defenses, and then penetrated to its rear to disrupt its communications and administration. Question number 3. Early in the war, in his first address to the British House of Commons, Prime Minister Winston Churchill said, "I have nothing to offer but ellipses." And the four options include an appeal to human decency, a swift end to tyranny, blood, toil, tears and sweat, or peace in our time. Or peace in our time. My personal guess is a swift end to tyranny. Oh wow, okay. The answer is I have nothing to offer but blood, toil, tears and sweat. And it says, the previous British Prime Minister Neville Chamberlain tried to appease Hitler rather than confront him. Churchill promised a much different, more difficult path. He confided in one of his generals, "They trust me and I can give them nothing but disaster for a long time. I can give them nothing but disaster for quite a long time." Question number 4. Question number fortifications considered impenetrable. How did the German army overcome the Maginot Line in World War II? Not question number 4. Your 4 options include: overwhelmed it with troops, bribed its way past it, bombed it, or went around it. Well, as you can see by my inability to pronounce said line, I will have no idea how they managed to get around it, because I didn't know they did. I knew they invaded France, but I didn't know that there was a fancy line. I'm going to guess I'm kind of tossing up between overwhelmed it with troops or bombed it. I'm gonna say overwhelmed it with troops. Oh, no. They just went around it. It says France did not extend the line along its border with Belgium. A French ally, German forces swept through Belgium and got behind the line, rendering it useless. Fair enough. Question number 5. Which technology helped the UK defeat Germany's months-long offensive against it in a Battle of Britain? Your 4 options include radar, atomic energy, rockets, or stealth airplanes. I'm not sure. I'm gonna guess radar or stealth airplanes. I'm gonna guess radar. Okay. My logic was that it wouldn't be atomic energy because that wasn't really experimented with until the end of the war. The rockets, I don't know, I just didn't think that it was that. And in stealth airplanes, I was thinking you'd only probably use a stealth airplane if you were attacking someone. So I guess radar, because warning and scanning and stuff. I don't know, as you can tell, I am not a commander, a professional military commander. So I'm clueless. There's a very long text that talks about it, but I will just summarize. I'll just read the first line. It just says the British radar early warning system, called Chain Home, was largely able to deny German bombers and fighters the element of surprise during the Battle of Britain. And it just says radar operators could tell the range, direction and strength, and the height of the incoming raid. So I guess it was pretty easy to find them. Question number 6. Which fortuitous circumstance helped reduce US losses at Pearl Harbor? Your 4 options include heavy fog made targeting ships difficult. No American aircraft carriers were in port. Strong winds blew Japanese planes off course. And base personnel awoke earlier than usual. shade. To you personally, of course. But we don't learn, like we know, like what happened at Pearl Harbor. But we don't really know, like, in detail. And anything that I did learn about World War II, or even World War One, I probably, like, mostly forgot because, like, warfare isn't really an interest, big quotes, of mine, because I see it as extremely unnecessary. And, you know. Anyways, my guess is going to be maybe heavy fog made targeting ships difficult. Okay. They got lucky. The answer is no American aircraft carriers were in port. And it says all three of the US Pacific aircraft carriers were out to sea, avoiding the surprise attack that damaged and or destroyed 19 US ships. Since no aircraft carriers were lost, the US fleet was able to bounce back quickly. Didn't know that. Question number 7. Because Japan conquered the Dutch East Indies, which of these goods was first to be rationed in the United States? Your options include tires, pineapples, sugar, or typewriters. Or typewriters. Or typewriters. Or typewriters. I'm going to guess sugar or tires, I think. I'm gonna guess sugar. Oh, it was tires. I don't know, I just thought like, I guess people would be buying tires, but I just thought like, there'd be more demand for sugar than there would be for tires, so there'd be more of a reason to ration sugar than tires. But I guess not. It says the United States had attained 90 to 95% of its rubber from the Dutch East Indies, today Indonesia, and it required huge quantities of rubber to produce war material. That makes sense, yeah, okay. Question number 8. Japan launched an attack on the US mainland by using which curious method? Your 4 options include amphibious tanks, scuba divers, helium balloons, or trained dolphins. All 4 of those are pretty curious methods, so, you know, A+ for wording. As with every question on this quiz, I'm not sure. Trained dolphins. Okay, no. Japanese attached incendiaries to 9,000 helium balloons and let the jet stream carry them across the Pacific to the US. Some made it as far as Michigan, but overall they were not very effective. I could see that. Question number 9. Which of these was key to US success at the Battle of Midway? I don't know what the Battle of Midway is, so I'm already at a disadvantage. Your 4 options include having cracked the main Japanese naval communications code, having better aircraft, having better trained pilots than the Japanese, or having a larger fleet. I'm going to guess maybe having cracked the main Japanese naval communications code. Or maybe not, because, I don't know, because the only reason I'm saying that is because I feel like there was a person who discovered like some secret communication thing between like some enemy in World War II, but I don't know whether it was the communications between Germans, or if it was the communications between the Japanese, or both. So I'm not too sure. As you can see, I'm definitely not an expert at I got it right. Okay. So the answer to that question is having cracked the main Japanese naval communications code. And it says, despite having underperforming fighter planes and far fewer Navy vessels, the US was able to anticipate Japan's attack on Midway and turn it into a stunning victory thanks in part to having cracked the main Japanese naval code. Japan lost 4 aircraft carriers and many skilled pilots during the battle, losses from which it never recovered. Now, the lucky last question. And it looks like I might get it wrong, so that's a great way to end the video. Anyways, based on the year they were first produced, which name was given to one of Japan's most highly effective fighter planes? You have deuces, niners, zeros, or 38s, or 30, or 38s. guesses were wrong. The answer is zeros, and it says, oh god. Developed by Mitsubishi, the Zero was first produced in 1940, which happened to coincide, with the 2600th anniversary of the legendary first Japanese emperor's ascent to the throne, hence the Zero designation. The Allies were not able to build an aircraft to match the Zero's capabilities until 1943. Oh gosh, I'm out of breath from all that reading. Okay, so I will just stop the quiz here, because as you can very well tell, my recording has been going for 24 minutes, so given like editing and stuff like that, the video is probably like 23 minutes long by now, so 23 minutes for 10 questions. I don't know how I go on for so long, I truly don't know. But anyways, I hope that you guys are alright with the fact that I go on and on and on and on for so long. Maybe I could do a video where I, like if you guys would like that, a video where I explicitly stop myself, forbid myself from talking about saying anything other than the questions. I'll say my little intro, but then once I get started on the questions, I'm not allowed to. But we'll have to see. Maybe I'll try that, maybe I won't, because of course, when I'm watching ASMR, I truly don't mind if the person talks and talks, because that's what I find relaxing personally, but my experience is not everyone's experience, so if you would like that, please let me know. If you don't really care, please still let me know, I don't mind. So anyways, let me stop myself from speaking, and let me just say thank you very much for watching this video, and thank you very much for your continual support, even on weeks where I may miss a video, I may be late, if I miss a video or I may be late, thank you very much for your consideration and your understanding, and for just continuing to come back to my videos even when I might miss some. So, thank you for that, sincerely.